Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Miami Marlins and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So striding forward now, Miguel Rojas. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2. Tanaka has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Into the box now, Justin Bour. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one now the count of the Marlins first baseman. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Two and one.
The count is 2-1.
Rojas, the runner at first with 2 gone. So a full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Torreyes over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave 1. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Wei-Yin Chen, a Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dietrich has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Giancarlo Stanton now coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Brinson calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Next for New York, Austin Romine, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready now for the Marlins. Derek Dietrich, hitless in 4 tries. In the ball game yesterday.
Derek Dietrich.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out a stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Standing in, Martin Prado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Shoots this one over to first. To his right, Austin. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Garrett Cooper, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Drury is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. Here's Tyler Austin now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Tyler Austin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
At the plate, Tyler Wade, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the belt, the pitch, and he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Ronald Torreyes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a slider. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Adam Warren takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Stepping in, Brian Holiday, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cameron Maybin.
So striding in, Cameron Maybin, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. The 1-0 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. So Reyes has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a change out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the corner and slicing foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Belted high in the air out to left. Dietrich racing back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Rojas. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a strike. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Torreyes is there, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Up next for Miami, Justin Bour. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Brandon Drury will bat next. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Nope.
1-1.
Ball 1.
Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Tyler Austin now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Drury leads off first with 1 away. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Into the box now, Martin Prado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Comes set and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And 2-2. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dietrich looking up. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And that misses 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Count is 1-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Yeah, we were just talking about the last home run possibly being a sign that he was running out of gas, and now he serves up another. I just don't think he's got the same sharpness or command on his pitches that he had earlier, and they're making him pay for it.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Severino Gonzalez is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Outside, 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Austin Romine, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it now is Prado, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Gregorius stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Hit back toward the mound. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready once again, Tyler Austin. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 7-0. Jonathan Holder takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 65, Jonathan Holder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lewis Brinson.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Holiday. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton has a read on it. One down.
The right fielder, number 1, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. And a curveball that time that broke too low. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Torreyes over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. This is hit softly to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Ready for another chance. Justin Bohr. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
One and two now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Andujar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Maben on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Wade, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ronald Torreyes, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Maben on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 68, Ellen Hansen.
Here's Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Derek Dietrich is on deck. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Missed with a breaking ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Prado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
One and one to count to Martin Prado.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit on the ground to short. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Marlins down quietly. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Aaron Judge will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Called strike 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. That smoked, but right into the shift. Prado's throw to first gets him one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Austin Romine. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Holiday corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're still in control 7-0. Tommy Kingley is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Tommy Kingley.
Up next from Miami, Garrett Cooper.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
This one's down to third. Wade right there on to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they're going to have themselves a 1-out base runner.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Stepping in now, Brian Holiday, as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. The Yankees lead this one 7-0. Drew Steckenrider comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Didi Gregorius, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's Tyler Austin now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 0-1 pitch misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Maben is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's Cameron Maben now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and 2 the count to Maben now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Rojas. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Lifted in the air to center field. Drury's there for it. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Stepping up now, Justin Bour. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adam Warren gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Wei-Yin Chen was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees completed a short 2-game sweep as they walked off to an extra inning win against the Marlins 4-3. In other Marlins news, the club has made a trade in which they'll receive center fielder Austin Hayes from the Baltimore Orioles. In exchange, Baltimore receives first baseman Justin Bour, according to confirmed sources. The Rangers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-0. The Blue Jays grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-3. The Detroit Tigers put together 10 total hits as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 3-2. In other news from Baltimore, the club has made a trade and have acquired center fielder Chris Young from the Los Angeles Angels. In exchange, the Halos receive relief pitcher Stephon Crichton, according to team sources. Mookie Betts picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as Boston took care of Anaheim 7-3. The Cleveland Indians pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 10-0. Jed Lowry collected a total of 4 driven in, helping lead the A's to the win over the White Sox 6-2. The Mariners got the home victory against the Astros 6-5. Julio Teheran got the win in the game and pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, as Atlanta downed the Phillies 4-0. The Mets totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 8-5. The Cubs got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-2. Also in Cubbies news, left fielder Jose Castillo has been recalled to the major leagues from AAA. The Milwaukee Brewers totaled 13 hits as a team as they ran over the Reds 8-0.